to
Come get movie show.
Dance is going to be me and Sean. We're going to review
Wonder Woman. Spoilers. All spoilers. Mark, put a big spoiler. Put a guy screaming spoilers.
Wow, this thing's peaking bad.
Wow.
Let me do this.
Did we do something?
That's better. Should be better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. All right, guys. No, it's not. No, it was 360. Now it's just facing us. So anyway, today we'll be reviewing Wonder Woman. Now this is gonna be a spoiler review. I haven't came out with my review yet, so I'm just gonna give my opinions really rapid fire. Basically, since me and Sean saw it, same opinion as his. We said the same thing. My biggest thing. Well, this is big points of what good and bad. Pacing was excellent.
Yeah.
The action sequences were great. The character, well, mainly Wonder Woman and Chris Pine, were good. Everyone else around them was either a 5 or a 6 at best. Sorry, Mr. Random Indian man, but oh well. Random Indian guy.
I'm not kidding. I'm telling you, it is random.
It was random as fuck. This random ass Indian just came out of nowhere.
And one moment he's just like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm in Germany for no reason.
In World War I.
I was going to say, wait, like, my family kind of, or you? Or
No,
Native American.
Native American.
Just in Germany, just random Native American. Just
That's what I'm talking
in
about.
Belgium.
in Belgium, just random as hell.
Weird. And you know, guess what his nickname was? Chief.
No one's bringing
That's
that.
pretty kick ass.
That would honestly slightly offend some people.
No, not these people.
And then there was a Scottish guy, the Scotsman, who was a sniper, but
He's a shitty sniper.
he's a shitty ass sniper. He didn't shoot. He didn't shoot anyone. He was supposed to be this badass sniper. He got his ass handed to him. But by this dude in a pub, and he's like, and then no, it's funny. And then Gal Gadot, again, Wonder Woman's like, oh wow, he can really fight. It's like, that's not Charlie. That's Charlie. Which the comedy was pretty good, except for some things. Some jokes didn't hit, but other jokes did. What else? Well, all right, that's about it for pros. I really can't think of any other pros.
Did she have the Wonder Woman booty? The classic one?
The one over what?
What?
Wonder Woman ass. You know, in the cartoons, her ass is really big.
No.
This is Gal Gadot.
You think she looks like? Can you see BBS, or like, are you just joking with me?
I'm joking with you.
I was gonna say, did she just magically become a different person?
Okay, so. Okay, now let me get into cons. One, Chris Pine is like bench pressing this woman in terms of acting. He's like just holding her ass up the entire time. You can see it though in the film.
I'm never
That's the other thing. It's not subtle. See, sometimes it's subtle and people don't notice it, right? This was, you could just see it oozing off of him. It was like, ooh.
It kind of messed me up because, like, when you're saying, like, there's so many people talking about how great she is in this movie. She's great. She's gonna get roles. She's definitive Wonder Woman. She's charismatic. I'm like, where the hell did you see all that?
I know, right?
She
I
was
was
just
like,
reacting
where did all this come from?
No, you know who they're talking about? They're talking about Chris Pine. He's all that. He's charismatic. He's fun.
But this is
And
Wonder
she's
Woman.
just playing off of him because just because her name's in the
I
title.
guess maybe they were fooled by it. Maybe
I
they were
don't know.
fooled because you and I were like, I mean, it didn't take us till after the movie to finally just click in our head what happened, but it was.
Was she really good?
She
She did decent.
She did good enough.
Is she Wonder Woman? No. I'll make the argument.
Looks wise.
Looks sorta. I still think she's.
I agree with you. That she's a little too skinny.
I don't think she's too skinny.
I think the better option. I agree with everyone. It should have been that girl from Deadpool.
Well,
Her body
she's not an actress. That's the
Her
problem.
body frame is perfect.
Body frame's perfect. Actress, then that's
They
all.
could have just found a better actress.
They could have found a better actress and maybe beefed her up.
They could have found someone who had the frame to actually carry a little bit more muscle.
Scarlet.
No. I couldn't see Scarlett
I
Johansson
mean,
playing.
I could think about. I'd have to sit back and think about it
You need
and
someone-
find things, but
Yeah, well, that's not the point.
You need someone thick.
Point being is that Gal Gadot played a mediocre job at best. There were times when she was okay, you know, where she cracked some jokes. Like there was this scene where she went towards this baby, she's like, "Oh, baby," and Chris Pine was like, "No." I mean, there were some times when she was funny, and she had her. I mean, you can tell she threw her own ideas in there, but Chris Pine was literally holding her hand the
that's what I
entire
don't get.
time.
Because throughout the course of this, like all these reviews I've seen are just raving about it. I'm just like, I don't get what the fuck you guys are.
I think they're literally good.
good.
And then, see, my theory is that since it's called Wonder Woman, no one's paying attention to Chris Pine. So they think it's her doing all this, when really in actuality it's him doing all this, which sucks. Because me and you could see that. We were like, man, dude, Chris Pine is really just holding her up. A big problem. Other big problem is that is, well, one, the mythology is they completely bastardized it,
Yeah,
which was pissed me and you off. They just pissed me off. I pissed you off.
I just remember you specifically being like, "Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here!"
Like, all right, this is spoilers, so I'm going to say this. Ares apparently killed Poseidon, Hades, and mortally wounded Zeus, which is, in the comics, BS, and in the real mythology, BS. So I'm like, where did all of this godlike power come from?
It was great because he killed all of the gods. Like Ares is powerful. Don't get me wrong. We're talking about this. Ares is powerful. He ain't touching Zeus.
He ain't touching Zeus.
He ain't touching Superman. I know Superman. He's not touching
Superman whooped his ass in the
So
comics.
I'm almost kind of like, as a history person who likes mythology and stuff, going, huh?
You know, I openly said a theater with kids and adults alike around me being like, get the fuck out of here. I said that. Because it pissed me off, because it was like, okay, you know what, if he took out like Aphrodite, Helios, Hermes, all the lesser gods, I'd be like, okay, I could buy that, maybe.
But Zeus?
Poseidon, Hades, Hera, like, no.
Zeus would throw a lightning bolt right by and be like, that was a warning shot.
All Zeus did was hurt him.
All Zeus did was hurt him. He didn't even kill him. He hurt him.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
And Ares, in return, mortally wounded him, which caused Zeus's death. Because Zeus is dead. They're all dead. All the Greek gods are dead.
How?
Because
Ares
killed him.
Oh.
Well, he killed all of them except for Zeus, but he mortally wounded Zeus, and he died of his wounds. But Zeus created mankind. He basically had a god complex.
So Ares, the god of war.
Second generation Olympian was like able to kill
all of the
Olympians.
Yeah.
Second generation inbred.
Well, no one really knows about that. Let's not talk about that. But point being is that part was completely asinine. All right, the villains were too. Oh, dude! Oh my God! Let me describe to Mark the scene that really broke the ice. No. Here's the thing. All right, Mark. There was a scene where they were trying to continue the war because the war was pretty much almost over. And they were like, "Listen, we got to surrender. We don't have any money. They don't have any money, but yet they're able to do all this shit, which is weird. But that's a nitpick. But so they go to this bunker, right? All the German high command is there, right? So they throw this new design gas canister because it's World War I. This new design gas canister, throw it in there, and the German guy, I can't remember the name. He throws a gas mask in there, one gas mask, and Dr. Poison is like this. She's like, "Why'd you do that?"
Yeah.
What an uncreative name.
It was.
I think, yeah.
It was the 50s, man.
Yeah.
She was creative back then.
She was creative.
He was creative.
All right, so here's what happened. He threw a gas mask in, and this is what happened. They literally was like this. He was like, she's like, "Why'd you throw that in there?" And he's like, "Oh, because they won't need it." And they're like, like literally, like all. If he had a mustache, he would have been like, literally start laughing at each other, like laughing with each other about this. It was so like, it was like that. It was also.
It was funny.
On the nose.
There's a lot of dialogue like that that's like right on the nose. What are you doing? What are you doing, Diana? You can't.
This is our thing when we see it in movies or shows. Every time he's like, "That's a little on the nose."
Yeah, how you do that? Like it's on the nose. It's like, dude, there's so many. And like, because I kept hearing people say, "Oh, it's very fluent," and like, it's not on the nose. And I'm like, it doesn't beat you over there. I'm like, no, it beats you over there.
Everything these people say that's not there is there. It's weird. Like, oh, it doesn't beat you over the head. Yeah, it does. It kind of does you over the head with this No Man's Land. Ooh, another one. No, drinking game. How many on the nose?
It's a few.
You take a shot every time there's not on the nose anything.
It's at least 5 things that they say that's just like just directly.
Yeah, the No Man's Land. No man can cross it. No man